Hello, my beautiful friends. Welcome, welcome, welcome. It's your friend Kevin with my friend Freddie the Teddy, Patrick the Bear, and this is your card of the day. So all week long, we've been using Angels and Auras Oracle deck by Radley Valentine and Dougal Fraser. This is a brand new deck that came out on Halloween through Hay House. And we're also working with the High Priestess, aka Archangel Haniel from Radley Valentine's Angel Tarot deck. And each day, these cards, amplified by this card, Haniel tells us to work with our intuition, to have patience, and to consider carefully what we want before we act. And my ism for today is I draw upon the cosmic light of heaven and let it shine throughout my being, and so it is. I am peace, I am love, I am happiness, I am joy, I am enough. Let's get right to our card of the day. Great Father in the sky, Mother in the earth, angels, ancestors, light beings from all four corners and all realms, I welcome you to this space and give thanks to be your messenger. I set the intention to see, to feel, to hear, and to know your sacred words, and to deliver a message in such a way as to enlighten, to inspire, and to heal everyone everywhere. So be it, and so shall it be. I am going to pull a card straight off the top of the deck. Spiritual adventure. Now, this is wonderful because of all days, this card should show up. It would happen to show up on 11/11. So the 11/11 really is sort of almost, to me, feels like a bit of a portal or a vortex. And if I added up in numerology by taking 1 plus 1 plus 1 plus 1 plus 2 plus 2 plus 3, I get 11. And that is the power of 2 in numerology amplified. But in this case, for today, I'm going to suggest it is all about psychic, mesmerizing, magical beginnings, creations, getting creative. And this special adventure, number 39, add 3 to the 9, I get 12, and then 1 and 2 is 3. You can do all kinds of things with numerology to get to the messages and the answers that we want. So I would say that the numerology number of a of 11, especially 11/11, is a master number, and it holds power, lots of power. So it's talking about all that we ever wanted, all that we ever dreamed of, all that we ever thought was possible is possible. We have to have faith in spirit, which is our spiritual adventure. We also have to have some patience, because not everything happens on this linear human time that we have. So in our picture, we see our subject here, and then we see the guardian angel, and the guardian angel is basically traveling alongside the subject, you, me, anyone else, and they're coming along for the ride of travel, education, experiences, most importantly, inspiration. Archangel Haniel is suggesting that today, wherever possible, whenever possible, that you get into a state of deep, 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 deep meditation, to not wait around or say, I'll do it later, or, oh my goodness, I've got to do something else. Carve out the time to get into meditation. And even if you were to sit quietly and say, I don't know how to meditate, close your eyes down, take a deep breath through your nose. Let that air come down into the pits of your belly. Imagine the air filling your lungs and the extra part of it going right down into where your belly button is, below your belly button, into the core, and then release and let go, either with control or with gusto. If you let it go with gusto, first 2 or 3 breaths, you'll just get out what needs to be removed, like dusting your inner cobwebs of your soul. Then, if you control the breath in, count for 8 or 11, exhale for 8 or 11, whatever you decide is a number that's right for you, but be controlling about how you let that air out, how you let that air in, and just concentrate on that, counting in for 8 or 11 seconds, counting out for 8 or 11 seconds, each time expanding your lung capacity, expanding your soul capacity, expanding your capacity for allowing and letting in this magical energy. So this brings you to the flow of joyful adventure, considering making the choices that would expand your horizons, bringing in new wonderful experiences. Your angels may even be extending an invitation for you to grow and evolve in ways that feel just a bit outside of your comfort zone. Now, I have said for the longest time, your life and the living that you do happens at the end of your comfort zone. So keep in mind that angels have their metaphorical bags packed. Your guardian angels have their virtual bags packed, and they're ready to go with you on this journey. So look at it as being a wonderful, wonderful, wonderful adventure with the cosmic light of heaven. You're on that cosmic train. You're going and letting everything shine throughout your being and allowing it to happen. What I find, let me go over to the other camera, most importantly here is I'm reminded of what our to-do stuff. So our to-do stuff, like if you're working with affirmations, the kind of to-do lists that you might have would be breathing in this adventure you're taking off, breathing out what's in the past, what you need to let go of, breathing in the adventure, more of an adventure, see colors, see texture, see magic, see magician, see whatever you want to see, bringing it in. And as you exhale out, you're letting the past go. You're liberating yourself. Now, you can do a journal if you want to today. And you can start the journal by saying what your limiting beliefs are. What do you limit yourself? One of it could be it's not good enough. Another one could be there's never enough money. Another one could be my business isn't thriving. Another one could be I don't know what I'm doing. Any of those things. Any of those things. Those are limiting beliefs. They are hurdles. They get in your way. They are things that you carry around with you. A bit like somebody told you something and you believed it, and you let that belief go down into whatever tissues are in your body, and they live there. They live there and they create things and they create more stories. That becomes a comfort zone because it serves us to be, one of a better expression, a bit of a victim, right? Until your guardian angel shows up with little messages like this and says, come on, Kev, get it together, do your visualization, start working with stuff. Like yesterday, I made that announcement that for some reason I went and bought a domain name. What is it called? DivineFriendsNetwork.com. Well, do I need the info and the org and the this and the this and the that and the that and that? And there was a little brief moment where I almost did what my entrepreneur teacher Mooney says, buy them all. But then that stopped somebody else from maybe doing something else. I don't know. I mean, there was a part of me that felt that was a bit icky. Yeah, the world doesn't belong to just me. And and then there sets up that whole idea of healthy competition. All these things are learned. We learn them. We learn that I want all of this so nobody else can have it. That's limiting belief, if you get my drift. That is, it's like when the stores tell you there's only 2 left, or there's only 1 left, or the 54 people are looking at this online and 80 people have got it in their basket. That is limiting belief. The saying, if you don't get it now, it's going to be gone. Those things play into the back of our mind, into our heart. Those are limiting beliefs. That's a limiting belief. You can say to offset it, because I'm one of these ones that say, okay, so I've got the limiting belief, now tell me how to get rid of it. Tell yourself it's nonsense. Tell yourself there's enough for everybody. Tell yourself, who cares? Tell yourself, do I really want it that bad? Tell yourself anything you can tell yourself, and then get to the truth. The truth is whatever the truth is. There will always be enough. The truth is, if I'm meant to have it, it'll manifest for me. The truth is, I don't know that I really want it anyway. The truth is, I'm okay if somebody else does something the same as I'm doing it. The more the merrier. That is the truth. You can also say, now that I'm realizing this, I'm going to do something else. Now that I realize so and so, I'm going to do something else. You can say, now that I realize I'm at the end of my comfort zone, I'm going to push through and do something big. I'm going to push through and do something bigger. Does that make sense? I'm listening to see if our friend Gertrude this morning came around to this side. Usually she's up and around here and she's flitting. And I'm like, well, Miss Gertrude, you're all dressed up today. She has basically like a cocktail dress on. It's beautiful color blue and it's shiny and shimmery, and she is doing her thing where she's posing. Her hair now is all pulled up in a chignon on the top, looks like breakfast at Tiffany's. And she's got these dangly earrings on and this beautiful necklace on. And I don't know why. She says she is making an effort for the gods. And she's saying, don't I look beautiful? Okay, Gertrude, what is your message? And it's quite stoic. So once in a while, Gertrude will show up being, her ladylike self in a high society woman. What is your message? That everybody is deserving. And sometimes we have to smarten up our act and tidy up our nonsense. Oh, that's what that is. The limiting beliefs is tidying up your nonsense. It is taking care. Well, it says that, doesn't it? Yeah, but that's nonsense. Yeah, tidy up your nonsense, she says. Clean your room, tidy up your nonsense, smarten up your act, because you're deserving of it. Okay, thank you. Woof, she's gone. That's it from me for today. Listen, I wish you wealth, health, happiness, all of the glories of the world. Until tomorrow, big love, my darlings. Bye for now.